Reuters, Wall Street Euro trademark's main indexes rose on Thursday as investors expected lower corporate tax rates to encourage companies to spend their additional capital on dividends, new projects, and wage hikes. The U.S. Congress approved a $1.5 trillion tax cut bill this week, with the highlight being a corporate tax cut to 21% from 35%. A number of companies, including AT&T, TN, Wells Fargo, WFCN, and Boeing, BAN, have promised higher pay for workers or more investment in training. Some others have forecast a rise in earnings due to tax cuts. Euro-ETH impact is still a work in progress. Tax cuts are believed to add to earnings. But the unknowns are to what extent the company behavior changes in terms of capex policy, buybacks, and wage increases. Euro said Terry Sandvin, chief equity strategist at U.S. Bank Wealth Management in Minneapolis. At 10:51 a.m. ET, 15:51 GMT, the Dow Jones Industrial Average (DJI) was up 104.5 points, or 0.42%, at 24,831.15, and the S&P 500 (SPX) was up 8.22 points, or 0.31%, at 2,687.47. The Nasdaq Composite (IXIC) was up 8.00 points, or 0.11%, at 6,968.96. Financial.SPSY stocks led the gains on the S&P 500. JP Morgan, JPMN, rose 1.6%, Wells Fargo, WFCN, about 2%, and Goldman Sachs, GSN, 2.6%. The bank stocks were the biggest drivers on the S&P and the Dow. The gains also came after latest gross domestic product data showed the U.S. economy grew at its fastest pace in more than 2 years in the third quarter. Another economic indicator showed a jump in the number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits last week, but the underlying trend in jobless claims remained consistent with a tightening labor market. Euro trademark VE got an improving economy that bodes well for loan growth along with a rising interest rate environment, and a modest regulatory relief, which makes financial stocks favorable. Euro said Sandvin. Accenture, ACNN, shares rose 4.4% to hit a record high at $158.40 after the consulting and outsourcing services provider reported strong quarterly profit, driven by digital and cloud services business. Shares of Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBYO, fell about 13% after the company said comparable sales fell 0.3% in the third quarter. Chevron, CVXN, shares jumped more than 3% to a record high of $124.60 after broker Cowen and Co raised price target by nearly a third to $160 on expectations of higher cash flow and improving Permian metrics. Advancing issues outnumbered decliners on the NYSE by 1,837 to 937. On the Nasdaq, 1,724 issues rose and 982 fell.